Hi everyone, I hope you're well. Today is Monday the 18th of May and I'm going to go through using keyboard shortcuts with you in this video. So the work that I'm sending by email for you today relates to keyboard shortcuts. So if you have access to a printer at home, it might be a good idea to print the second sheet in the worksheets out because that contains the entire list that I'm sending you. If not, just have it open maybe when you're making any new documents for me this week for your homework, because you can then tab back and forth if there are some that you're not sure about. The best way to learn the keyboard shortcuts is just by practicing them. So now that you have the list, you can maybe practice even using one or two of them that will help you in your documents when you're creating those documents for homework. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you is if we wanted to select all of the text in this document here that I have open, we could click our cursor here and then click and drag and select all of that text. And that's fine, but a faster way to do that is to use a keyboard shortcut. So if I use my keyboard shortcut and I use the keys Control and I hold down Control and I also type the A key, you can see now that all of that text is highlighted. So it's a fast way to do that. So if, say for example, we wanted to change the font on the entire text in our document to, let's say, red, it's a fast way to select all of the text if you're making a change to everything in the document or all of the contents of one page or 2 pages. Okay, another keyboard shortcut that is handy or used a lot is, let me select the word practice. And if I use the keyboard shortcut Control+B, that will apply bold to the word practice. So you'll see that word is in bold. If I want to undo that action, I can click Control+Z, and as you can see, it takes my word back to practice without bold like it was previously. Okay, so let me take the heading here. Okay, so if I highlight the heading and then I use the keyboard keys Control+C, that means I'm copying the heading, and I will come down here and I will use Control+V, and I'm pasting my heading at the bottom of that list, as you can see here. So I'm going to undo that action again. So I'm going to use the keyboard shortcut Control and Z, so it gets rid of the last action that I performed. Okay, another keyboard shortcut. So let me select the word software. And I want that word to appear in italics. So I can use the keyboard shortcut, Control and I, and now as you can see, italics have been applied to the word software. I hope you can see there, it's clear that it looks a little different to the rest of the text. Okay, I can also use, if I want to save my document, if it's not already saved, I can hit Control and S, and that will save my document for me. So let me take, for example, this heading here, and I've now decided that I want to underline it so it looks like this heading up here. So I can hit the Control key +U, and now as you can see, my text is now underlined. Again, I'll undo that last action by using Control and Z, and as you can see, the underline disappears from that heading. Control and print. Okay, we'll open up the print window. If I was ready and I wanted to print my document, Control and print will open the print window. If I wanted to align all of my text to the right-hand margin, if I use Control A to select all my text, and then I can use Control and R, and as you can see, all of my text moves to the right-hand margin on my page. So I'm going to use Control and Z, and I'll just undo that. So really, I suppose the best way to use the keyboard shortcuts is to look at the sheet, have a good read of the sheet, and open up a document. Even if you type a couple of lines in a new document, if you just want to practice this, type a few sentences about, what day it is, what the weather's like today, how you're feeling about the whole COVID-19 situation. Just type up a few short sentences and then use the keyboard shortcut sheet to practice using the keyboard keys. I have sent you this document I have open here, and I have sent you a set of tasks to do to make changes and format the document using, if you can, only keyboard shortcuts. So give that a try, and if you have any questions or any concerns, just give me a call or send me an email and I'll come back to you as soon as I can to help if I can. Like I said, the best way to get used to using keyboard shortcuts is just to practice them. Good luck with those, and I will talk to you. I will send you some additional work later on in the week this week that are for your portfolios. This work on the keyboard shortcuts is just for practice. So these documents don't have to be perfect, or you don't have to send everything back to me. Maybe just send me back the amended sheet or task 2. And that will be fine. And like I say, this is just for yourselves, so you can practice the keyboard shortcuts. This is not for your portfolios. Okay, good luck everyone.